Hello, you're welcome again to another market review. This week we are looking at the current market condition and how to prepare for the next move, especially now that the market is trading above the 20 days moving average, which is a sign that we're going to discuss in this review. We want to see how we can position and take advantage of the current low price, and also as the market is trying to break out a major resistance level. Once that breakout is confirmed on a high volume, will tell you that the market is set for recovery. That's why this video you need to listen to it before you jump into any position for the week. As we speak now, if you look at this level, if you look at this level, market is forming already a double top. At the same time, the same market has also formed a double bottom. This double bottom is very important. It's a sign of what? Reversal. And this breakout is imminent, and I see that the way the market has gained the last 3 days is a sign that we've said it on this program that for you to confirm that the market has really bottomed out, you need to see 4 trading consecutive follow through or consecutive days of up rally or up movement, and seeing it that is gaining, and the last day you expect a gain of between 2% and above on a high volume. You can see how the market started. It has gained 0.4, it gained 1.01. Also the next day he gained 1.30. It's a sign that the market is recovering. Once today as the market open for this week, and you see a breakout on a high volume, that is that we have not seen another bearish rally in a bearish trend. That will confirm a recovery. And knowing that once this is done and it take off again, this 28,144. Once this point is taken off again on this rally, yes, you cannot say yes, the market has bounced back, because I told you about this resistance here, that once is broken, market is going to move high, and market giving you within the month of August and September is strong double bottom here. When you see this double bottom, is very, very important in technical analysis. It's a good chart pattern that tells that the market is set to reverse. And also you can see the market has for the long time been on a downtrend, but now market is also gathering momentum on a positive news of the foreign market. The central bank of those markets or those economy are going back to what we call quantitative easing, a form of stimulus for the economy, and which I know as also looking at our own monetary policy coming up next week on the 23rd and 24th. We expect that the CBN also will be looking at how to further stimulate the economy. They've done by just cutting the interest rate little by 50 points. We're also expecting that they should cut further, and now that will make funds available to drive the economy. And also CBN with different initiative that is bringing, you need to also make sure that this initiative follow through, so that we can see the impact on the economy. But also I will say that the missed or conflicting statement or policy we are seeing from the monetary policy and the central policy will also keep the economy shaking for a while again, because if the intention of CBN is to drive the economy, improve productivity, consumption, and also from the fiscal policy, we see that they are cutting the 2020 budget down, and also we are coming with VAT. Now all this is going to conflict with, because when there is no liquidity, you don't expect productivity to be up. Also, when there is no liquidity, you don't expect consumption to look up, because it is what the people have they used to consume. You see that numbers of many companies, especially in the real sector, have not been looking good for a while now. It's just a simple logic, because many of their goods are on the shelf. The purchasing power of many Nigerians are low, and you know that also if you look at the pattern of consumption in Nigeria, most Nigerians, they are not working for for their belly. Not that I'm just making jest of them. Most of their income are spent on food. For that, if you are increasing VAT and raising your budget, you are really confusing a lot of activity. You're confusing a lot of issue here. Where will the money come for people to consume? What to drive the economy? And I said it earlier that in this program, that in the last 13 quarters of this, in the last 4 years, the 13 quarter in this last 4 years, the economy has grown on the average of what 0.71%. That means we are still below even 1% growth for the past 4 years. It's not interesting at all. It means that you can't separate the capital market from the economy. What we are seeing in the market is a mirror for what is happening in the economy. That means for us to see more improvement in the capital market, the economy also has to improve. And that is why any serious government and its economic team should make policies that will stimulate and drive or sustain a growth or recovery. But from the conflicting statement we're hearing or proposal we are looking at, was the Minister of Finance said the VAT increment will be from next year, while also the 2020 budget we saw the assumptions and the estimates were also for 2020. But as we speak, the year 2019 is almost entering the last quarter of the year, because we're already in September. This is the last month for the third quarter, and the budget for 2019, I'm telling you as we speak now, is still below 40% implementation. It is just of recent in the last meeting that the government approved about 55 billion for railway. No, it tells you that a lot of that's why the economy is like this, but there is no fund. And actually, if you understand the importance or the role of liquidity fund in an economy, I think the physical and the monetary should really work together at this point to make sure that Nigeria economy is put in the up direction. Because in an economy like this, we don't need conservative budgeting or contraction or whatever language to call it. We need a expansionary budget so that you're able to move the economy up. And when we put the economy up, you see that this also will work on the whole macro economy. It will oil it, because if there is high productivity, high consumption, you see activity in the economy, a lot of things will be looking up. Even if government also want to even increase their VAT, this is not the right time to do it. Timing at this point is very important, but this timing for this proposed VAT for 2020 for me is wrong, because we have not made progress in economy. For that, why are we thinking of increasing our VAT? The more you increase VAT, the more you are reducing the purchasing power of people, and that point of also you are reducing activity to the economy, because if there is no consumption, how will the economy move forward? Also, I want to draw a chart here. This we're looking at, this is a daily chart. If you draw this line from this point, we want to take a trend here. If you draw this line from this point, are you there with me? If you draw it at this point, you can see that it's also coming to another point. Let me put it a dotted number so that you can differentiate the first one. And this is this line. This is very strong line that any breakout at this point will confirm what recovery, and that recovery will give investors that understand what it takes now to position in fundamental science stocks. This is the time to position, but this breakout will move to up to 29,000 mark before a major slowdown, especially if the Q3 numbers were expecting, because already at the middle of September, and this September we're expecting to see the inflation figure by this week, either today, Monday, or by the next day. And also we're expecting that by next week we're looking at the monetary policy meeting to find out what the direction they are taking the economy. Because I tell you, anywhere in the world, it is this monetary policy that set the pace for the economy. That's why they use only two months to look at, because they can't take 3 months or 6 months. They need to know how the economy goes so that it will guide their policies or their decisions to make sure that they put the economy in track. Remember that when CBN was reappointed, when they came, all the members of that committee shows that the economy is on a contraction. They need to make the economy work. Boom! They need to be on on the up trajectory. That's why they are talking of how to increase productivity. You see a lot of things that came out from that meeting, the first meeting. They talk about injecting funds. They talk about stabilizing the exchange market stabilized. They also talk about how to make sure that the consumers have access to funds, and also they lend more to the risk sector. All these are just these things that they know that the only way you can create employment, the only way you can really expand activities is let the economy be running. That is where you can create what? Employment. I think at this point, investors have waited. We have lost money, but the sign that the market is likely to rebound before the end of the year. Serious one. And knowing that the end of the year and first quarter, which is any season, is always different in the market. No matter how the system will look at the economy is, this period is always different. That means if you're a good investor and you really want to make money, this is time to really come back to the market. And for those in buy and sell signal, what we did last week, you can see all those stocks there. We are still going to watch them. The ones that were made money, we are giving signal for the traders. Why for the long-term investor or medium-term investor in that buy and sell signal, you see opportunity of stock to buy and wait for 6 months and wait for 1 year. And you see that our target for 6 months is 40. For 6 months is 40% in some stocks. While for 1 year is for 50 and above. You see that you can make them so far that it's fun for you to take position now. And also those stocks you have bought at high price, I think this is time for you to average down because we are seeing sign of recovery already. I say if you look at this bottom line and here, it's very, very important. Also look at your money flow chart. See when the market move. See that funds were entering the market, but immediately when the market started looking down, funds left the market. You know what happened all this period of election and all those stuff. I see the market. Also, when you see this recovery in May, when after MTN listing, you see that the money entered because money enters from the market. You can see that since then the market has been on the downtrend, and before in August again, it tried to to resist further going down, which market rebounded, but it didn't maintain the 4 days before it gave up. They set down again, but now there's another upturn here forming the double bottom. It tells that the market is becoming more interesting and strength is coming back to the market. And also if you look at this chart, try looking up here. Yes, money flow index below 50 is weak. As we speak now, it's around 26.26. That's what the market money flow index is reading. Not too bad, but as it's looking up, the more liquidity enter the market, knowing that they have not seen much liquidity because the volume traded is too small. If you look at this place, consider that the volume traded in these last 3 days is very, very small. We will need a good volume to confirm that this market has really set for recovery, and that would be when this market break out this line here, this resistance level, and follow up on a high volume. Good, that tells you that the market has really bounced back. Also, if you look at the weekly time frame, is almost looking at the same way with with daily. It confirmed that the market is really gathering momentum for a rebound. That means investors that are staying outside the market or sitting on the fence on the sideline should start taking position in those stocks that have fundamental, that have suffered huge losses this period. I see that nothing has changed in their fundamental, nothing has changed in their management, their product or their business model remain intact, and it's just because of the general downtrend that they've suffered losses, not because of bad performances of either management or debt or any other thing. But now it's because of the general market position in them, because these stocks are really set to bounce back. You really want to position in this kind of stocks at this point now. That's why you need to really join the buy and sell signal group, so that where you can see stocks to pick without stress. We'll tell you when to buy, when to sell. We'll give you the surplus. Now we'll have the one that you can hold. You have the stock that you can sell. If you have those stocks, you can sell. The ones you can buy for the weekly traders are there. For the 6 months, we call them medium-term trader. While for the long-term, our long-term is 1 year and above. That long-term is also available in that buy and sell signal. Just give us a call, and you'll be added, and my team members will discuss with you on how to be a member of that buy and sell signal membership forum. There, when there's no opportunity in the market, we also tell you go hold your cash. when there's opportunity, say lodging. Here you can see that this line again, as we draw in the daily moving time frame, you can see equally at the same point again. And also you can see this might not be a double bottom, but see that this a government candle, taking care of the red position on a green after the red position. It says that this green have covered what happened in this point before the green. Now you can see these two trying to break out this line too. Once this last one break out, it's going to confirm another word rebound. That's why you need to. Yes, on the weekly time frame, yes, the market is still below 20 days moving average, 20 day moving average, fine, which is not too good. But see, it has rested on the down, but on the lower line of the Bollinger Band, which is a sign that also that support recovery. And I'm telling you that this recovery is becoming, the sign is becoming stronger on daily basis, on a weekly basis from what we are looking here. For that, don't panic to position now. Just buy in transit. Don't take all the position, because we still have between now and the end of the month, and we're expecting this Q3 number in the month of October. Don't forget that I've said it before now or during our last summit in December, that third quarter earnings is very important to every investor, locally and internationally, because it gives insight what you should expect from this company. And also, if you look at the adage in trader, sell in May and come back in October. Why are they coming back in October? They are coming to see the performance of this company, their Q2 and their Q3. Where is it going to? Is it looking up? Once they know that this company is expected or have the capacity of paying a good dividend, they start taking position. As I speak now, there are about more than 8 to 10 companies on Nigeria Stock Exchange that are giving you dividend yield above 16%, above 14%. I mean, that is enough. That means the yield are taking care of your inflation, taking care of every form of, even the monetary policy, the money market instrument cannot give you that. But now you can see that dividend and also still make capital appreciation. That's why for investor, you are looking at where you can make what good returns. That what called circular flow of funds. Funds go around looking for, when the capital market was struggling, funds left the capital market for fixed income, for bonds, for treasury and other. But I'm telling you, at this point now, many portfolio managers or fund managers will also be selling down some of their positions in all these instruments to come back and take advantage of the market between now and end of first quarter 2020. For that, investors should take position gradually on good stocks and wait, because if you allow this opportunity to miss you, especially if you have lost money, this is the time for you to recover back. You buy with little money you have now to average down, so that immediately the market rebound, to take off all the costs. You're already smiling because you'll be what? In profit. That is why you need to always keep your eye in the market. Like what we just said earlier, that the good news from the foreign markets, and at the same time the good news here that you can see that the political environment is becoming more clearer, especially when the tribunal on the presidential election tribunal really affirmed the result or the winner to be Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari. On that note, we know, even though the opposition is moving to Supreme Court, we know where it's going already. That clear political outlook is also another point that people are looking at. Oh, that means this government can settle down now and do re-governance and re-economic management that will take Nigeria away. Because if ideally the government is serious with their statement that they want to want, if the vice president is saying that they want to make 10 million Nigerians become millionaires, the president is saying that he wants to do 100 million Nigerians coming out of poverty. You need policy to do it. It's not just a statement. You need to put policy on ground and make sure that things that will galvanize to make this statement or this expectation come true. You need to work it out. It's not just a statement. You need to put policy on ground that will drive things that will bring that. Because the more people are leaving the poverty circle to the next level, the better for the economy. As we speak now, there's a research or a report on that, as we speak, that many Nigerians do not have up to 500,000 naira in their savings account. It tells you that many Nigerians, more than 60% of Nigeria, as we speak, don't have up to 500 in their account, which is about $1,250. It tells you then in that kind of environment, even the market size of 200 million is something that is not profitable to some business. That is why we need to improve the life of Nigeria, and it's through policy, through governance, and through what incentive that this can be achieved. The government will really sit up, combine their monetary and the fiscal policy to make impact and bring the change that Nigerians are really expecting. On that note, we'll be drawing the curtain here. But before I leave, I will tell you that the market is what is giving signal of real rebound. Especially, as I said earlier, that market has rallied for 3 days now and is improving on the momentum. Once market is able to break out this resistance level here, or this line, whether resistance call it or line, once market break it out on a high volume, and the gain magnitude or the percentage gain for the day improve, either from this 1.3% to around 1.8 to 2 on a good volume, man, that is that the market for another set for another recovery. That means those that are taking position at this point now, you can take your position, take in good companies, and watch the market bounce back. See you at the market. See you as the week. As we go into the new week, expect that you make more money this week. For those that are positioned for the previous week, and the sell signals have been given from some, while we are still holding some for the new week. See you. God bless you.